In the last video, we learned what are all the commands available in home button and where we use it. Now, let us get into the insert ribbon button. So insert ribbon button, so what are all the commands which are available and where do we use it? We are going to cover one by one. So let us get into the insert button. So insert button, initially we have a option called add cover page. In case when you have a data in the multiple pages, let me select some sample data for Word document. Let me go to the Google sample Word document database dot docx download. So let me select some file and download it. I think we have document here. I'm trying to download any one document. So where we will have a sample data in the multiple pages. Let me go to the different website and download it. It is not happening from this website. We are not able to download from here. Download from here. I think here we got it. So systems, yeah, this has 28 pages. This is sufficient for us. Let me close all other sheets. Let me go to my downloads. So I am keeping my uh, windows side by side so I can easily compare. So here I have a data, right? So let us take, this is Center of Medical and Medical Science Limited. Let me delete this which we don't need. Okay, so for example, when we have a some document here, if you see, this is a cover page, right? So if you wanted to insert a cover page, so you can insert. So cover page, how it looks like, this has already cover page, right? So let me delete this one. Okay, let me go here. So let me delete it. Now I would like to insert a cover page. Cover page means, see, for example, obviously when you see a book, in the first on the book there will be a name, right? That we call it as a cover page. In the similar way, in our MS Word also, we can have a cover page for that particular document. So that document can have multiple pages. Okay, so here I would like to say this is the cover page. So system design document template. Okay, so cover page, what I would like to say, some MS Word training. Okay, MS Word training. Okay, so that's up to you what you would like to have it, you can add it. This is how you can add the cover page. So once we have a cover page, in case if you wanted to insert any blank pages between, now here I have multiple pages, maybe let me show you in the different view. Okay, multiple pages, so you can see how that looks like. So here we have multiple pages, right? Now I wanted to insert a blank page between. So okay, let us take in between here. I would like to have a blank page. Insert blank page. See, this is how blank page will be inserted. Next option, page break. So if you wanted to have a page break, so how this looks like, let me go to the normal view. Let me go to the normal view where we have, okay, here we have normal view, right? So if you wanted to add a page breaks, so you can use this option called page break view. So where it will be splitting, and on each page where the text is exactly flowing, you can see that under page break view. Now I would like to delete these two pages which I don't need. Okay, so I can delete it. So here, how can we delete page? So for example, I wanted to delete this blank page, right? Just select here blank page, then go to Control plus G. So that is go to option is there. Then here you type backslash, then page which you wanted, just enter. That will select, just click on delete, so your blank page will be deleted. So that is how you can delete it. For example, I wanted to delete here one more blank page which we inserted, so I am selecting here. Okay, so go to Control G, then there is an option, go to option. So that means that page will be selected, close it, delete it. So if you see that blank page has been deleted. So this is how you can delete blank pages. Now when we have a data here like this, now let me have here blank sheet we have, right? Let me expand this one. So let me make it to 100%. Let me make it to 100% here. So let me go to the blank page. Now similar way how we have inserted tables in the PowerPoint, similar way we can insert tables here as well. So if you wanted to insert table manually, entering the how many rows of data you want, how many columns of you want. Okay, so what is the difference between selecting here and entering it here? For example, here small table, if you wanted to insert only how many rows and columns we have, 10 rows and 7 columns, I think 1 2 3 okay, 10 by 8 table which we can, 10 columns and 8 rows which we can select it. Now I want to have a like, let us say 100 rows with 20 columns. Okay, 20 columns with 100 rows, so which I cannot select there. So this is how you can enter. If you enter, as soon as you enter, your table will be created. Now I wanted to delete this table. Okay, I wanted to make further changes to this table. So let me put some data in the table. So serial number, then name. So instead of that, let me delete this and redo it. Okay, so I have deleted the table. So I will choose only uh, maybe 4 columns and 4 rows. Okay, this is how I have taken it. However, you can do a copy table from Excel as well. So I will say name, city, state, mobile number, or employee number. I'll say employee number. So I'll put Surendra, Bangalore, Karnataka, employee number 123456. Similar way I can enter another name, Grishma, Hyderabad, TS Telangana 45678 number, some number I am giving. So I'll take Sugisha, Chennai, that is Tamil Nadu state. I'll give some number. So as soon as I enter data into the table, if you see here, header row and first column, last column, banded column, we have different table styles, right? So as soon as I create table, my table design ribbon has been enabled here, if you observe. Okay, so under table design, there are multiple options available. So we'll go one by one. What are all the options available where we use it? So this is my header row. If you do not want header row, you can uncheck this one. Since we have header row, I have already created. Now if you wanted to fill this header row with a different color, so let me select some different color. I have filled this with color, whichever the color I want. Now I have this table, right? I would like to design this table, so select design. In case if you do not want header row, you can uncheck this one, and if you want total row, if you want, you can keep it, or else you can uncheck this. And banded rows, if you want, you can keep it or you can uncheck it. And first column, last column, if you wanted to have first column, last column, you can. And banded columns, if you wanted to have, see here, since I think in this one it's not getting changed. If you observe here, the table styles are getting changed here. Okay, we have various table styles are available. So table styles, when I check here, here we have uh, plain tables. You can select if you want plain tables, this is how it looks like. And if you want grid tables, so grid tables means, if you see here, this is how your text will be, I mean table will be, table design will be changed. And if you want many more styles, list styles, you can use it. If you see, this is how my table I can design based on my requirement. In the Word document, mostly we don't use different colors or various this one unless it's required. Okay, it's all depends on kind of data you are dealing and how you wanted to make necessary changes. Now if you wanted to modify table styles, so here you have various tables you can modify by yourself. Okay, so I want table text to be in the different font and size, all you can select. If you wanted to have a bold, and if you wanted to have a color, some different color, all these and all this will show you as a preview. So if once you are fine with the preview, then you can go ahead and make necessary changes. So there are various formats as well. And table properties, if you wanted to see, and table how you wanted to have text in the bottom or text in the left or text in the center, you can select it. If you want text in the right side of the cell, or if you want none, if you want around or text wrapping, all these you can select. And the rows, if you wanted to select allow rows to break across pages, and it is the same thing with cell. Column, cell, if you wanted to have data in the center, so let me select bottom or center, so let me select bottom. And alt text, if you wanted to add anything, we can add this one. So now it is not activated. I'll show you later how we can add that. Okay, if I give okay, my table will be customized based on my requirement. I mean table style has been customized. If I wanted to have this is something, I can select it. Now if I wanted to have plain, this one we can select it. Now I wanted to clear all table designs, so you can clear it, so nothing, only text will be remain same. Now if you wanted to add a new table style, so new table style, we can create our custom table style as well, custom table style as well. So style name, style type, it is a table. And we can also create custom paragraphs, custom character, linked paragraph and characters, all those we can create it. So now here we are in the table, so custom, then apply. I want my letters to be some, I let me select some font style, different font style, so I can show you how that looks like. And if you want, what is say borders, the thickness how you want, then automatic color, let me select some different color. And if you wanted to have borders, all borders, you can select it. And you wanted to have a theme color, whichever the color you want to have, you can select it. So this is how it will look like. So, and other various formats, if you wanted to have font, okay, which we selected, and we have advanced features as well. See here, there are many more options available, but honestly, we rarely use all this because most of the default settings which Microsoft provided, universal default settings, those are sufficient, more than sufficient for our users, I would say. Okay, give here. I have created my custom table style I have created. Now I would like to apply. I'll go here. Okay, so custom table style which we have, let me apply that one which we have created. Modify table style we have, right? Somewhere we created custom table style which I would like to apply now. Go here. There is a custom table styles which are available. If you want, you can use it. So this is, again, it will vary from company to company and person to person, the kind of data which you deal. And there are some people would like to follow tables in their own custom format. They can create it and keep it. So whenever you want to insert any table, you can use your custom table format. Next, border styles. If you wanted to change the border style, double color and all, if you want it, you can draw that the way how you want it. Here, if you see here, border styles, we have various border styles, and if you wanted to border sampler as well, you can do that as well. Okay. Next, we have this what do you say, line style. If you wanted to have line style in the different format, so since we have used the custom one, I think it is not allowing us to use it. So let me show you somewhere here, border style. Let me put it double line. Then if you wanted to add borders in the different styles, which you can use it. If you see here, that is getting changed. And if you wanted to have that thickness of this one, you can use this the way how you want. All these borders you can change it. Next, pen color. Whenever you wanted to design border color, you can use the whichever the color you want. Okay, these are all very minimal which we use. That's up to you, however you wanted to use it. And let me select. So I would like to have all borders. I can select it. Okay, this is how. There are some border painter as well. If you wanted to paint it, border painter, that you can do, and whichever you select it, that will be applied. Okay, let me select it here. All these you can change it based on your requirement. Next, there is a layout. So as soon as I inserted this one, right, there is a layout also been activated. So under layout, for example, I have added here four rows, right? Now I would like to have under layout. Now instead of four layouts, I would like to delete some particular column. Okay, delete the table. If you wanted to delete a row, you can delete it. Now I wanted to insert a row, I can insert it. How many rows you want? I wanted to insert a column. If I want to insert a column, I can insert it. How many rows and how many columns you want? Now if I select, place a cursor here, let me go to the layout. If I insert a column left to it, from the my active cell, left column will be inserted. If I see here, insert a right one column, my current active cell, from there right will be converted. Now if I wanted to split, okay, let me delete this entire column, and here entire row is there, right? Entire row, delete a row, there is a delete row. So how do we go and delete it using shortcut keys? So there is another way what you can do. Go here, alt, then we have a layout that is JL, right? So JL, click on delete. Then you want to delete entire row, right? Click on R. My entire row will be deleted. Now if you wanted to split or merge particular cells, now I would like to merge. Okay, let me insert one particular column here. So insert column, top of your this one. Now I have this one, I would like to put it as a heading, as a table heading, as a employee details. So how do I put? I would like to merge this entire column. So there is an option called merge option, employee details. Now I would like to have this employee details in the center alignment. So let me put it in the different color. I would like to have a center alignment. The shortcut key for center alignment is Control plus E, and I would like to make it as a bold as well. So this is how you can create. So on the table layout, we know how to insert rows, how to insert columns, how to modify data or any other thing. And if you wanted to split cells, you wanted to split cells between, okay, let me select different. If you wanted to split this particular cell to a number of rows and number of columns, I will say 2 columns and 2 rows. So within the cell you can create a multiple cells. So that means within the cell, if you wanted to split or create, for example, city I have, state I have, right? So I would like to have 4 states. Okay, so state, okay, maybe address, taluk or district, okay, mandal. So all these, if you wanted to have, so here my intention is how you can split cells within the cells. Now in Excel, if you wanted to split, you can choose multiple cells and all, you can create it, right? But in Word, under layout, there is an option called split cell. And if you wanted to split a table as well, yes, you can do that. So split table, if you select it, so there is an option called split table, so that is been added here. Okay, if you see here, that is going down. Okay, split table. Next, under layout, what options available? Next, auto fit. If you wanted to make this entire data is auto fit, you can make it. So select the entire your table. So auto fit means that will fit into the cell perfectly, so there are no extra or additional spaces. Okay, if you want it back, fixed width, fixed column, you can do that as well. Fixed width, fixed column, where do we do? See, for example, when we have a particular column or cell, right? So I want all the cells or columns in the fixed width, that I can choose it. Okay. Next, next option which we have available, if you wanted to make it this what do you say, between the text space, how much space you wanted to have it, that you can select it. And it is column wise, how much space you want, that cell range. Okay, cell height and width, I would say ideally row height and table row height, table row width, I will say 1. Then I will here say 1. If I put it 1, this is how it will come. So I will say 10 here. Okay, this is how it will split. I will say 6. So if you wanted to fix your row and column height and width based on your requirement, you can do that as well. Then distribute rows. If you wanted to distribute multiple rows, yes, you can do that. So here let me select. If you wanted to distribute rows, you can do that. And distribute columns, if you wanted to distribute columns, you see there is a change, right? So it is moving here. Next we have alignments as well, which I already discussed. If you wanted to have text in the left, right alignment, center alignment, all these options which we have available. Next is text direction. So text direction, however you want text direction, if you click here, text direction, this is moving here. And cell margins, particular cell margin, if you wanted to make it table options, cell margin I want 0.2 centimeters in the top, so 0.2 centimeters in the bottom, left 0.4, and write 0.4. If I give that particular cell alignment will be aligned in the text. So these and all where do we use when we are creating a big tables, and if you wanted to have that text fitting into the properly, if you wanted to have uniform cells for all the places, we can do that. And sort option, if you wanted to sort you can, and I wanted to convert to text, so I have inserted table, right? I would like to convert to the text. Okay, the my let me select this one, table. I would like to convert to text as paragraph marks or tabs or commas or other. I can convert it. Let me convert to paragraph. See, this is how my table has been converted to the paragraph. So whichever you want, you can select it. Next, there is an option called formula and all. I will repeat header row. If you wanted to repeat header row, you can do that as well. So sorting, if you want, when you have a table, if you wanted to sort it some data, you can. So first select data. Let me sort it out. So cannot certain because we have a merger cells, right? So let me select these two. Let me sort it out. Since we have a merger cells, it is not allowing us to sort it out, or else we can sort from ascending order or descending order. We can do that sorting. So these are the some of the features available under table and table design and layout. Okay, in another video we will learn about pictures and other shapes, how we use it.